Open.
Wow.
RAR XD.
Okay,
There we
I think
go.
I finally got everything I need up.
Perfect, because we've switched over.
Poggers.
I guess.
Only good things can happen.
Of course.
Surely. My name's
So-
not Surely.
Don't call me
Basically, what
Hurt.
happened last time is after a brief conversation with Lysander and Amber Grove, you guys ventured through the ring portal thing over to Danamore Palace, where you guys talked to Valen about what to do next. That's what happened. That's all.
That is essentially all that really happened. I can't remember much else. With the long rendering time.
Yuna, I see you finally downloaded Counter-Strike Source, I can see.
You're not all pixelated anymore. You took them out. Oh my god. Oh, I'm.
Oh, Aubrey's fucking up again. Yeah, this happened last time.
There we go. I smacked it a little bit. It's okay.
Not sure how much that helped.
It's okay. It's alright. Guys, it's getting worse!
Oh god.
Help! Oh no! It's fine, guys. I'm glitchy. Guys, I hope it's not infectious.
Oh, no,
I just got diagnosed.
Again.
Doom Shackle, finally, and get the last magic item. And or you guys could go kill you could try killing Liz's parents again.
It needs to happen eventually.
I was about to say we might as well like tie up that loose end.
Yeah, there. It's
very
right.
least.
It's so
It's,
close
and it's
by.
right there.
It's right
It is
there.
right there.
We're gonna be heading like our next
Any-
destination is Doom
The magic
Shackle, and
item
it's
could
just
make
right
it
there.
easier to kill her parents.
Just drop
It
a
could,
meteor
but,
on
like,
it.
I don't know.
Interestingly enough, actually, a group of adventurers beat us there.
Wait a second.
It's Jerry. It was Jerry, wasn't it?
We get there and they're already dead.
It's just the whole goblin camp's just wiped
I
out.
would
They
be
actually
so
set off one of their nukes.
pissed, actually. If the
Did I
entire
forget to
camp was
mention
already
that the
wiped
fancy
out, I'd be
goblins
so
have
upset.
nukes?
You did mention that.
You
I
actually
think.
did mention that.
I did
They
mention,
do
but I'm
in-
not sure if
Maybe my family
But I
hasn't been
did-
fully
You did.
accepted by the fancy goblins yet. Maybe they still, like, kind of feel a little weird about them because they were originally
Oh,
kind of
no.
barbarians.
A current joke about the political climate.
Yeah, sure, destruction.
Yippee!
the Fallout zone.
What? Did you say Fallout?
Fallout, I love that game.
Oh yeah, I live the perfect distance away from the glorious capital of the United States. That if they drop a nuke on it, I'd have to immediately leave my house and flee the country.
Yep.
But if you left a pizza on
Man.
your windowsill, would it be cooked?
My windowsills aren't fucking big enough, my man.
That wasn't the fucking question.
A personal pan pizza.
I think you could sit there. I don't think it would be, like, wide enough to like
It's not.
keep it all.
It's not
flat,
about whether it
but
would. It's not about whether it be structurally sound.
The
It's
pizza
about
would
when
look
the
like
pizza would be
that like
cooked.
floppy clock from the painting.
Sure.
Oh my god. Got Salvador Dali.
Yo, Salvador Domino's.
Shut up. -2. Shut up.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys may know. Actually, right, 81.
Okay,
A1.
what does that do?
Oh yeah.
Zalacor's circumcised.
Okay, need to add that on.
Howard circumcision.
What would that mean if Liz got that?
It's opposite.
The fallopian tube.
What?
Oh no.
What's the opposite of circum? Liz gets her foreskin? What do you mean?
We'll have to find out when you roll it.
What even is this?
I'm sorry for everything I've said.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thanks, Nyatos. Thank Nyatos
are-
for the 2 and sub.
Okay, you said good down, right?
Good down.
You are able to, basically, this is a little, not like complicated, but basically, you are able to ask me if there is any person or creature that you choose within 60 miles of your location.
Cool.
Ask what about what?
So basically, he's able to see if there's any specific person or people that are within 60 miles of his current location.
So how far is 60 miles? Is it?
Hey, you'd
You
be
know
able to
what?
check and see if my parents are still there.
Sure, I'll just say that the measuring is 60 miles, even though that I'm going to
everything's
change that
green.
the next time I use this.
Oh my god.
We're just going to ignore that this 60 miles is smaller than this 60 miles.
60 miles either, like, yeah.
I mean,
I'll
Jeremy,
say
Jeremy, you
drawing
could
it
say
on
It'll be
the
actually
go ahead.
50.
you could show like you could show the size. What you think would be fair to
60
say.
miles. Let me grab out my measuring.
Yo,
Where's my
hold on.
measure?
Is that the turn order?
Turn order.
Are we fighting
not
Danimore?
Whoopsies! Not yet.
Fighting the 60 miles, of course.
Hold on, where? Oh, God, oh, come on. Can I not? Oh, I can't move .1.
Nice pizza, guys. Everyone want to start making some pepperonis on
I'll
this
say
pizza.
that is 60 miles. The orange shit.
I'm trying to hit 56.9, but it's not working.
So you can detect. I'll actually expand it. You can detect magic, creatures, or people.
Cool.
Now we can know if Sandwich is a magical creature.
Sure. Fucking. Is this like a one-time thing, or is it just as long as I? Oh fuck.
You can choose to do it later if you want.
So how does is this for Zalakor? Oh,
Yeah.
my camera.
Oh.
Is it frozen?
Oh no.
Yes, it is.
Why is it frozen? Hold on.
Did
It
your
was glitching
family?
like crazy
did your
before.
family? Did your
maybe it's
camera
just
finally
broken.
kick the dust?
Maybe it's finally dead. I mean, the red light's
Yeah.
still on.
You might have given up finally.
Slap it again.
Damn, it certainly didn't last that long.
I guess I'll save it for now.
Well, looks like
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna need a new webcam.
I'm smacking it to see if that helps.
Why not unplug and plug it back in?
I don't know which cord that is.
Oh my god.
Violence. Violence is always the answer.
It's real.
Well,
Failed to start camera.
No, it's not. It's it's.
Never seen this or do
I
that.
have to go under my desk in order to find it.
Okay.
What do you
I've
mean
never
it's
seen-
easy?
That
Look
message
under
on
your
Discord
desk
before.
which wire do you see moving?
What?
I didn't know
Your desk, which
Discord
wire do you see
started
moving?
cameras.
What?
What wire do you see moving under your desk?
I'm not gonna.
Is this Audrey's first time wiring before?
No, I wired. I pushed it and turned it back on.
He's
You
like,
fucking made my monitors all tilted!
All
She's fine.
It's still not working.
Failed to
Sorry,
start
guys,
camera.
I'm-
Error 2012. Oh no, not 2012.
I pushed the button to turn it off and on.
Yeah, I don't think it's working.
I think your
it's
camera's
fine.
fucked.
Yeah.
What kind of
Rest-
crappy camera did you get? My camera's
It's
been
not
messy.
that bad. I've had it for a good.
It's the same camera I have.
Oh. That's why yours fish bowls as well.
Yeah.
It's called a fisheye lens.
Oh.
Well, it's black.
Black.
Aha!
Hey!
Yeah,
I'm
man!
back. I turned it off and on again.
Titus.
Titus, what are you doing here?
He just appears.
Titus.
He somehow
Titus.
gets into the server.
He's like, how
How'd
How'd you get here?
Join channel. What are you guys doing?
What's up, guys?
Anyway, Jacob, you can decide when to do that.
I'm saving it for now.
But yeah, you guys are currently based, and you guys may decide what you wish to do now. I know Lysander's just along for the ride.
Yes.
It's either slaughter her
Who are you talking
family
to?
or try and do so.
You said
Or
yes, and I
go
did
to
ask
Doom
a
Shack.
question.
Yes. Yeah. Also, real quick, what was Una actually doing in the meantime?
No, we told you
what
is
we
what
decided
was
is that you were so. I think what
Your
Jacob's
render distance was really
reasoning
low.
is that you were so flabbergasted that Jack
Right.
and Zalakor agreed on something that you just couldn't speak.
You're just... Absolutely.
That's a pretty good one. And he was
You can decide why you
This
were so
doesn't
quiet.
make any
Maybe it's because
fucking
after the
sense.
realization of the whole Lysander thing, but
I was thinking that at first. Last week I was like, he wouldn't care that much. But,
Wait.
but
You
no,
guys
the
haven't talked
reasoning
to
that
Liz about
Jacob
this,
just
have
said
you?
is
no.
funnier.
No, they have not.
Fuck! You guys don't like to include me on stuff, do you?
It's not that we.
Liz.
It's not that we don't like to include you.
It's that we
It's
don't
that-
want to include Liz.
That's what I mean by me, Liz.
It's that you can't keep your mouth closed.
You know. That
Yeah,
is
we
fair.
literally cannot trust Liz the character with certain information, so we're like,
And
Hey,
And I
Liz,
quote-
this is a secret. Don't tell anybody. Hey, did you hear this cool thing I found out?
I know what you are.
so yeah, sorry.
I mean, she's the type of person that'd be like, you know, she'd hear, okay, don't tell anyone, but that guy's magic. That guy's magic!
Actually, yeah. There were so
Exactly.
many times with Jock's show that Liz, like, accidentally mentioned that he does magic. And they're just like, you're not supposed to say that!
That's why they don't trust you with information.
Miss
Fair enough,
Average
fair enough.
Intelligence.
Wow.
You too. You too. You're in that pool.
You don't know. It's the fact that you don't act like average intelligence. You act like you have a -3.
Every 5 sessions, Liz's intelligence goes down by 1.
It's all a ploy.
She'd be at 0 at this point. She'd die.
She died
Her
because
brain
of
would
stupid
atrophy.
Okay. But yes, you guys may you may do your your thing.
Yuna will finally chime in after his however many days long silence.
I don't think it was a day.
I think it was like maybe a little less than a day.
Less than a day. A few hours long silence. It's like, yeah. Do you have one loose end we could tie up before we head to Doom Shackle?
Oh, hi, Una.
Hi.
You were kind of tuned out for a long while.
Yeah, you're right, Yuna.
Well, yeah, I'm fine. Just processing.
I mean, I'd be perfectly fine with.
Were the
Water
demons
in
get in
the-
your head again?
No, nothing like that. Just
Mm.
essentially witnessed a miracle a few hours ago.
Oh,
Look, I'd be more than fine with killing her parents. I mean, it's been something we've been meaning to do for a while now, so.
every time we've tried to do
Exactly.
it, something gets in the way.
Well, last time it was you teleporting into the center of the town square,
Well,
sending
I
the whole
didn't know
place
they
into
were
an
so
alert.
sensitive.
I couldn't exactly blame her for that though, because every time I've tried to use that fucking ring, I could barely muster even a pathetic portal. So
Right, well now the whole portal thing seems to be a little bit more edgy, so maybe you'll have a better chance with it.
Edgy.
I don't like your insinuation, but I see your point. Oh yeah, I guess he is wearing the ring. I forgot about that. He is literally wearing the ring. So,
Mm.
oh yeah, and Yuna will turn to Lysander. We need to kill her parents.
Oh. What?
Yeah, we sort of owe her at least that.
Yeah.
Long
I just thought that was a
story.
joke.
Not we're
No
being dead
joke.
serious.
They deserve death.
She, of all of us, can explain it best, but long story short, they deserve death for how they treated her, and we felt it necessary.
It was many, many years ago.
Yep.
We don't have time for a flashback right now.
I just imagine Xanadu grabs like the top of the screen, pulls it back down.
We don't have time. We don't have the budget for a flashback.
This just trails off and looks off in the distance for a solid 2 minutes.
They abandoned me.
Okay.
They gave me
Oh.
up like charity.
That sounds awful. I'm sorry. That
Yeah,
parents
that's what
shouldn't be-
that's all I remember at least.
So,
Those
because of this,
bitches.
then we're gonna put them on ice, then, huh?
Why would
Exactly.
you do that?
You seem very eager to kill after you were just told about murdering a random group of people.
Yes. You have you clearly have your reasons behind this. I mean, I'm not gonna exactly point fingers at things that people are already planning to put in
Jarom.
place. You
Sorry.
I can hear every
I'm
time
gonna-
you touch your pencil against that. I swear to God, I will just grab you through the camera.
You can't grab me!
I heard that in like the little ting 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 multiple
I was wondering what
times, and
that
I was just like, I heard that, and I was just like,
I wish I had the power to server mute.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Don't worry. I won't do that anymore. I need my. Where's my Ono roller? I'm very fidgety.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
It's.
I mean,
I just had to say something because I was just like, I can see you doing that.
It's not about you being willing to ride the boat. It's more about how willing you are to get right into murder. No matter.
I mean,
Every serious
I'm not going to
class.
be murdering
Where'd the
them.
boat come from?
But you're going to be helping, not now, Liz.
Listen, I don't know how better way to phrase this beyond just... I do understand that there are bad people, and typically, more often not, bad people deserve bad things.
Ah, so
And
you've
if
killed me
my
before.
friends are going to be doing bad things, then I'm okay with looking out for my friends. We are friends, aren't we?
You're already pushing it with just allies. Friends will come later, depending on everything that happens.
You can be my
from
friend.
now until the end of this.
I have lots of friends.
Okay. I'm sure you do.
Mm.
So are we all in agreement that we, kill him?
I'm apprehensive, but if the rest of the group decides it's where they want to go. Yeah, you stupid lizard man, let's go.
Okay. Then I want to see you guys
Liss
head out.
runs out the house. Full sprint.
Les, do you even know where you're going?
I smack a vase on the way out.
There's no basin.
Aw, man. Is there anything that looks like a decorative piece that I could, like, smack on the way out?
Nothing.
Definitely
within your-
unintentionally run into.
There are no bosses, but there are osses.
I accidentally run directly into Valen's ass.
You run directly into Valen's head.
On accident.
Just.
Oh, sorry! What? Wait, what did he say?
He said, as a joke, haha, unless.
So, Jarom, what do I have
I
to
got
roll to
you.
accidentally run into Valen's ass?
I need to look at some checks real quick.
I'll bring it to fruition.
Let's see.
I do hope to get a good description if my face does imprint.
While you do look that up, I do have a question here. So, Easy, you failed Aslis, you failed your perception check earlier when you were standing on people's shoulders, correct? Like 2 episodes ago.
Wait, what?
2 episodes ago, when you were on top of someone's shoulders, trying to look around to find the group to gather them together, you failed that check, didn't you?
I saw like a floating rope and I pointed it out, but it was like I didn't know that was Jack, from what I recall.
Okay.
Correct.
So I didn't. So I like failed it. So like List was like, there's nothing. There's a rope, but I don't see Jack nowhere.
Only reason why I ask that is because you did have technically a bardic inspiration die, which with my class, if it does fail, you still keep. 24 hours.
True.
Wait, what?
That means you have a bardic inspiration die.
To be able to run into Valen's ass?
Is
this what you're telling
Does that work on ability checks? I forget.
Yes.
Well, you said accidentally, so it's not on purpose.
I guess that would be just. I guess it would be like athletics and deception.
No,
Or something.
because you said you're not doing Liz is not doing it on purpose, right?
She's not doing it on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose. She's not.
Audrey is doing it on purpose.
Okay,
Liz is not.
Liz isn't doing it on purpose.
Liz trips on a lifted floorboard.
I need to actually just roll something to see if Valen would even be there.
He just leaves. He just leaves
Because
us at his house.
From what I remember, I said that he never left his study after talking to Remoxis.
He walks out at the perfect opportune moment.
So I want to
That's
roll to see if
relieving.
he actually walks out before you can do any sort of roll to
I see.
accidentally run into his ass.
It's
Just
just a
like,
list-shaped
alright.
hole in the wall.
List's like, all right, let's go. Runs into the study, a list-shaped hole in the door, and then another list-shaped hole in the door.
Just so you know, this is very unfortunate for you anyway. So I made the DC a 10. I got a 9.
Aw, man.
Damn.
So no, he does
Valen
not
has like a
walk out.
cardboard cutout of himself.
Yeah, like you know, like Valen's personality would have.
As one does.
There's a cardboard cut that says, "Get out of my house."
It was made from a separate party that he was doing other stuff with that we don't know.
It
One
was
in the
sent by the Queen of Omenshire.
One in the cellar that says, "Remoxus, get out of my cellar."
It totally would have been sent by the Queen of Ormshire. I forgot about that lady for a moment.
Oh yeah.
She was a freak for Valen.
But no, he does not walk out.
Yeah, I
You
run.
can- and you run out. You can there's not much decorative things other than like pictures lining the walls that are dusty but barely visible.
I just like a picture frame off the wall. Just thunk a picture frame off the wall.
Roland.
Or no. No. I just lift like a corner of it so it's like slightly off.
Well, you still have to roll a athletics or acrobatics check because it is quite high.
For your
Okay.
1 foot stature.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Athletics or acrobatics?
You know, for your half an inch stature, you know.
Do I have anything in either of those?
You should have some in athletics if you have.
Oh, I
strength.
do have stuff in athletics actually. Do that real quick. That was a very list roll. Okay, this is 17 in
So
total. It was a 9 on the dice, but in total it's 17.
So you're just trying to like tilt the picture frame?
Can I like? Can
Hit
it be
off,
like
what do you do?
smack like the picture frames like on the way so they're all tilted?
That's evil. What the fuck's wrong with you?
If I know Valen, I'm sure that would bother him. He'll have to fix each of them.
Yeah, sure.
Jeez.
You can you hit all the picture frames and they're all tilted.
Nice.
She's 1 foot out the door, doubles back, stops in front of a picture, just goes. Runs out again.
But yeah, you run out. Literally everyone sees this.
As Zalakor goes to leave, he corrects all the paintings, and as Ramoxis follows, he tilts all the paintings back.
That's very funny.
Okay.
That's
I allow it.
That's so funny.
Billy, what's going on? Yeah, Yuna just walks out. He doesn't care.
Yeah, Liz is running in a direction that she thinks is the direction of where her.
Roll
No, Liz, hold on, stop!
Never mind. Yeah, you got it.
You don't know where you're going!
I'm going to my village I'm going to the fancy goblins to go kill my family.
You don't know which direction that is!
I'll get there eventually. I know
After you circle around the planet, it's easier if we just figure out where we are to go straight
I
there!
turn a corner.
Shit! Oxus runs after her.
Anything else anyone else is doing?
I saunter after the group.
I was about to say Yuna's gonna try and follow.
Assuming just everyone's following.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
They all try to wrangle Liz, be like,
That way.
Just like grab it and tilt it in a different direction.
Put like horse blinders on her.
The one video of the
This would be a leash kid.
Oh, absolutely.
He would absolutely have been a leash kid. Oh my god. So she is one.
It's more so
Yeah,
that like
don't
everyone
give-
has a handle connected to Liz.
Don't give Liz an iPad,
That's the
or else she will
dynamic.
just start screaming about Skibbity Toilet or something.
Oh no! Oh
I
no!
really hate that, but I
Liz
don't
would-
like that you would probably be right.
I feel like Liz would be an iPad kid.
No, I don't know. I think she'd be an iPad kid for like maybe 2 days before accidentally breaking the iPad.
2 days. You're giving yourself too much credit there.
You're right. 3
2 hours.
minutes.
Oh, is it for like an hour?
You probably, I'd say an
minutes.
hour.
3
Then
minutes
she dies in a game, and then she just uses her axe and smashes it.
for the hammer.
I
This
had
is
it and it
huge.
broke.
This thing's stupid.
This is stupid. I always win.
It sent this weird text, Game Ovar? I don't know what that even means.
What?
Game
Game
over.
over. Game over.
New character name.
See?
Game over.
That's actually
He's just
pretty
horrible at
great.
everything.
Game over.
They have negatives in all of their stats.
-4 on
Yeah.
everything.
But they have the lucky feat for some reason.
Everything for them sucks.
But
except for
every
their luck.
time they want to use the lucky feat, they have to wait 60 seconds and watch an ad.
Okay. Let's actually continue and actually get somewhere.
Yo, I heard you were in a session. I'm sorry about that.
Well, let's say you eventually get Liz on track as you guys start. That's
fair.
the wrong thing. Heading over to the fancy goblin camp. And you don't make it too far. You probably make it to like this hill before because I believe you guys haven't rested since Amber Grove.
Probably not.
So you get it just became night.
I'll be honest, I'm fucking tired.
Hey,
Roxas
all
will
the
go over.
energy is out of her.
Roxas will just wrap her up in the fucking bedroll sushi and then conk out himself.
Fair.
So we nesting in like between some hills then, or
So yeah, right now. Let's say you can decide whether you're on top of the hill or on the back end of the hill. It really depends on where you wish.
Liz is already out. I don't have a say anymore.
I have a question I would ask, but I don't think Lysander would know at all about weather phenomenon and this sort of geographical location.
Make a nature check.
Oh shit! All right.
Those be
Hey.
clouds, all right.
That one looks
Oh,
like
that's
a
definitely
dog.
not great. Nature. Oh, it's a +2. Okay, 7.
You do not notice anything other than one thing very, very far out in the distance. Like I'd say probably around Havenwolf
60
Thicket, where it
miles.
looks like a giant snowstorm.
That's a very weird tree.
Just because I don't know if I'm going to get the chance to use it, Zalakor is just going to use his thing to see if he can find Lys's parents within the 60-mile radius.
Fair enough.
Just to make sure they're in their location.
Just to make sure that they're there.
I mean,
One
that's a
moment.
fair
Look
thing to
about my
check.
thing of I actually have a token for where Listen's parents are at.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It's
Oh
it's in on
my.
the GM layer.
Yeah.
Nice. I swear to God, if they've moved again, I am going to hurt someone.
They went from the fancy goblin lair to the cringe
Turn
goblin lair,
order!
I'm sorry.
We're fighting the hill!
I keep pressing the wrong things.
A shambling mound. At this location,
Oh,
this time of year,
said
localized
40.
exactly in our area? Can I see it? Yes.
No.
Yeah, they're within 60
Yes.
miles.
Oh my
Oh, fuck. I was told they're within 60 miles, not where in 60 miles. Fuck.
Yeah, you could have specified, but
Oh, you didn't specify.
I didn't
At
know.
least
Okay, to be fair, I didn't know that was an option. I was just told I can figure out if there are creatures within 60 miles. I didn't know specification was an option. I thought specification was a given. But that's my fault.
yeah, that's for
You didn't
that's
read the fine print, it seems.
wah, wah.
It was on the second page. You only read the first
I'm sorry, I
page.
forgot to read the next sentence. You have to ask for specifications.
Because he's a
Darn.
fucking
There's the
genie.
specification.
So yeah,
Where's
they're
my
within 60
specification?
miles.
It's
This is
right-
what I get for scrolling down and just clicking accept.
You've accepted.
So
I'm
I
actually
assume you guys are doing watches.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
before Yuna beds down, he'll look to Lysander Bay. So
Aye.
can we trust you enough to do first watch? Because I'm exhausted.
That is certainly doable. However, give me 10 minutes. Would that work?
What do you need to do in 10 minutes?
Protection. I immediately start mumbling some words in primordial and Averus meine Strasten Vikiro and
I know that language.
Oh,
Okay, well-
Yuna does not.
Melissa's
alright.
asleep.
protect me from the elements, protect me from the eyes. I conjure myself a domed surprise, and Lehman's tiny hut is going to be cast with a ritual spell over the next 10 minutes. And the
Okay.
coloration of the exterior will be the coloration of the hills that we are nearby. So it's just a smaller hill than the rest.
Are you able
Oh,
to
what?
see through it completely fine, I'm assuming?
From the inside out, yes. Outside in, no.
One-way spell. One-way mirror.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna okay, gotcha. Okay.
That works. All right. Once
You just
you'll,
watch Lysander do this for 10 minutes straight.
I mean, he's probably curious, but okay. All right. Well, wake up any one of us whenever it's whenever your watch is over.
Zalakor is also staying up for first watch.
Okay.
All right.
I wonder.
Yuna conks the fuck out.
Okay.
Fucking.
Unless you guys have anything you want to talk about, I'm just gonna say roll perception checks.
Zalakor is just gonna be sitting there, kind of aggravated at just everything that's happened within the past 24 hours.
Fair enough.
That's a 6.
Six.
Yes.
Hold on, wait. No, it's insight. Okay, that I'm fine. I can just do one roll for this
perception.
one. Yeah,
Perception.
no. I was thinking of what one the
Ah,
clause is on. It's not perception. It's insight for that one. So this is. Oh, that's a plus 0. 10.
Better than me, and I got a +2.
So what did you get again, Zalakor? 8?
6.
6? Oh, lower. After the whole day, and with like Lysander being who he is,
Zalakor's just upset.
you're just not having a good day.
Nah.
Just looks
And,
super
like,
grumpy.
You're after like what you learned about Lysander, you are basically like watching him 24/7.
Yeah.
And Lysander, you are probably too busy either writing,
Checking through my notes, fidgeting with my ring,
you probably
looking through the
notice
dome, going, "Oh,
every
that
now and then."
a marauding tribe of goblins. Yeah, that's normal for this region. I promise."
You're probably also like doing your normal talking while you're writing.
Don't stick your hand outside the dome, they can see it. I mixed both the accents together there, fuck.
Roxas like also said those words while he was asleep.
They both said it at the same time. Remox is still asleep.
Fusion, ha.
I'm not sure that's I don't think you want a monk sorcerer combination. That'd be fucked.
That sounds awesome. What do you mean?
No more fuck than coffee lock.
We don't talk about coffee law.
Okay. But yeah, you guys don't notice a thing
And
other than each other. That is.
All right, wonderful.
Lysander's like
Yuna
taking notes
snore.
on like how they sleep. Yeah, exactly.
Both Yuna and Jack sleep like plank. Weird.
Jack
one is
completely-
post.
with eyes
completely
open.
stiff. Yeah, Jack with eyes open. Yes.
Yeah, Liz is like rolled up in the blanket like sushi
I'm not-
roll with her like ears
you know-
sticking out.
I'm not even sure if you can see Jack.
Oh yeah.
Because no,
Meanwhile,
the reason why is because he has this ability that if you use dark vision to see, then he just goes invisible.
correct.
Oh.
Another
He's also
note, just
gone to sleep with like the
can
rope
hear
trick thing.
Ramox's snore even with him face down in dirt.
Ramoxis
yeah,
is in a
nothing
starfish position, and Liz is curled up in a ball, still holding the axe. Curious.
The axe is sticking out of the sushi roll and the
Yeah.
hammer.
Oh shit! Right.
Those
yeah.
are the chopsticks.
The hammer's bigger.
The hammer is bigger.
The axe is pretty big, but the hammer's bigger.
Alright. And so I look around, and then I look at my fellow awakened party member and go, so who are we supposed to wake up next?
It's a gamble. Let's. Here, you go to sleep. I'll choose the next two. And Zalakor will wake up Yuna and Ramoxis.
Yeah.
Hey, fucking. Oh, you're scary.
You'll get
Hey,
used to it.
I was half expecting you to just go, "Oh, you're an ugly bastard."
Oh, shit, you're ugly from this angle.
This was right.
I didn't know Dragonborns could have a double chin.
Oh
Ow.
my god! You didn't have to do a med duty, jeez.
And Zalakor just fucking goes to sleep.
Doesn't say a word. Oh my god.
Oh.
Perception.
First, get us.
This dice.
So make me fucking yawn.
27.
27.
19.
Can I real quick? What is everyone's sleeping passive perception?
Sleeping passive perception is your normal passive perception halved.
Yes.
5.
Jesus Christ.
5 also.
Nice.
Zalakor's passive perception of sleep is 6.
Jack, I don't need to know where Moxis is or unit.
Right. Yeah.
I think
That's what mine is.
his is one higher than mine for Ramoxis.
Falling asleep.
Trent!
He sounded really tired whenever he got in.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
You gonna
H.
call
Check
him?
Greg, Panasonic Blu-ray, $99, 32-inch LCD TV, $299, LG 42-inch TV. No, okay. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's a
I
meme.
love refrigerators.
I love
I
refrigerators.
love refrigerators.
I want to say that Jack's passive perception is 23 because I think he has a one higher perception than
I'll-
boxes.
I'll go off of that because obviously.
Yeah. I don't remember what his.
So
I
what,
wanna
what,
say
what would that be? You said 23?
It would be 11 for passive perception for him.
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
Okay. So, Zalakor, Liss, and Lysander all remain asleep. Jack will wake up, or maybe not, because he's asleep.
He's actually asleep.
Jack will wake up. Trent will not.
Right.
But
Unless
you can
Jack deployed the
see,
rope
Uh,
in the dome.
way.
You're right. You're right.
I would say that you're probably on. Let me move. I'd say you're probably on this side of the hill somewhere. But you can see way out at the distance, and here, explosions, sounds of loud popping noises, and a faint rumbling.
Can you give us a audible representation of that? An example? That doesn't
Well, that was
sound
a
like
great
popping.
audible representation. Thank you, Titus.
No, yeah,
I just heard Titus in the background. Oh.
That rumble was really weird.
I'll
And
say
where are these
it's
coming from?
less loud popping, more like loud cracking.
So gunshots, basically. You're describing distant gunshots.
Shit, I didn't realize
Mm.
Chicago was nearby.
Chicago.
Oh my.
Boo!
Sorry,
Okay.
Detroit.
That's better. That's better. But I'm
Up
gonna
downtown.
I'm gonna assume that Yuna has never heard the sound of distant gunfire before, because I'm assuming in this world, literally the only people that would have it would be fucking posh
We've
goblins.
heard it one time. Because when you're fighting the
One shot was all we needed.
the serial killer, there was that one guy that had a shotgun.
Where are these explosions and
Right.
distant shots happening?
They're around. They're just
from
not
the
common.
fancy goblin camp.
I think shit's going down at the fancy goblin place.
It sounds like they're under attack, or they're attacking someone.
I feel sorry for whoever the hell's trying to attack them.
We may want to get there first.
Being fucking exhausted while dealing with it, I'm sure they can handle themselves.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Besides,
Well-
we really need to make sure she's the one that rests up properly. Otherwise, she's gonna kill all of us and then our parents.
I swear to God, if they're already dead, I could.
I'm sorry I spoke it into existence.
Well, I suppose you're right. This may sound weird, but I hope her parents are all right, just so we can give Liz the glory. But, all right, well, we'll find out what
Even if-
happens tomorrow.
Even if they're dead, we could probably find some way to pop at their corpse so she thinks he killed them. As horrible as
If
that
there's
sounds.
any,
This fucking weekend at Bernie's.
Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's. Fucking parents.
What do you even mean?
It's fucking funny. Somebody's whoever has mage hand or something. Make it look like they're alive.
Zalakor has greater image. He can...
There you
I
go.
mean, I've got.
Hey, there you go. Perfect. I was like, all right, well,
We'll just make sure to let Jack know and possibly Creepy Lizard Man.
right.
What's happening?
Oh, Jesus
Hey, you're
Christ!
alive.
Jack wakes up to the sound of what sounds like gunfire, explosions, and a faint rumbling.
From the direction of the goblin camp.
Yes.
That we haven't gotten to yet.
Yep. Yeah, well.
You hear nuke sirens off in the distance.
No, not yet. Not yet.
The hell you mean yet?
So I'm gonna be honest. From Illidor Crossing all around to Timbercrest looks like Japan reversed.
Wait. Wait.
I mean, he's not wrong.
God damn it.
Yo, I think Timberwatch is about to be gone.
No.
There'd be shadows on the wall.
No.
So, anyways, we dropped 2 of them.
Then we did it again.
Okay.
When can I wake up? These fucking guys.
Yeah, shit. I guess it would be Jack and Liz.
Jack and Liz turn last, yeah.
Yep.
Just
we
don't tell her about the explosions yet, because otherwise she'll want to run down there before everybody else is ready.
Right. Then we'll all have to scurry out and try to go after her.
Sure, and I'd like the rest of my sleep, if I'm being honest. Alright, good luck, Jack!
Yay.
They don't wake up Liz.
Do you not?
Yeah, you
That'll
know
be
will...
Jack's job.
Or yeah, or it could be
Yuna.
Jack.
Or Yuna. Yuna or Jack, either one.
Yuna will go over to Liz and like gently shake the roll that she's rolled up into.
This boat is rocky.
Wake up, it's your turn.
Huh?
Your turn for
No,
what?
Captain, I can't eat any more shrimp.
Okay. He'll gently
Why?
like just tap the
Oh.
top of her head.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi, it's your turn for watch. You and Jack are next.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Going to sleep.
good night.
I'll need a perception check from Liz and
Roll
Jack.
Perskepis.
Perskepity.
Perception. I'm so good at that. It's a 9.
Liz roll.
I'm so good
Whoa.
at these.
List
Wow.
upgraded from 8s to 9s.
Woo!
It's not like they get the same
great.
results.
Frank, if you're awake, what do you roll?
30.
Nice.
30.
Oh my god, the difference is
Those
immense.
Paragon years, goddamn.
You just like when you woke up before, you do still notice the gunshots and such. Unless you do not.
The normal rumblings of the night.
Man, everybody's snoring
Sure.
sounds weird.
Everyone's so weird. I wonder if Lice actually has lice in his hair. That'd be funny.
I think Zalakir might have sleep apnea.
Does Lysander snore?
I've been joking, Snoring, but you know what? I don't actually know. I mean, you know what?
I'd say
Sure. I don't know, being a yes man, why not?
Are you
But-
a honk
He's a
shoe?
yes man
Yes,
even in
man.
sleep.
Little bit of
Liz
like
asks-
smoke.
Does
as
Lysander
he
snore?
snores.
Then he starts snoring.
What
A
is
little bit
your
of smoke coming out of his nose as he snores.
how do you sleep?
Are you a honk shoe or honk me?
Most definitely a honk me.
can do that.
But also he is probably only child coded, so he's probably like spread out in his bedroll, just starfish pose, cam fisted.
Liz pulls the red ink out of her back pocket.
Oh my god.
Oh
yeah.
no!
It's been a while.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
Don't do me dirty like this.
Takes a little
She's up
dips
dirty
her
in
finger in
front of
it.
It happened to literally all of us.
Make a sleight of hand checklist.
This is your
We
reason.
gotta meet a
ritual.
5.
Yeah, you gotta be my 5.
Natural 20! Yes!
Oh,
I
Jesus.
only get good numbers when
course.
it's bullshit!
Of course it is.
Easily.
Oh, yes.
Jack doesn't see it. Jack just like looks at Lysander, sees fine, then 5 minutes later takes a look and just sees Lysander covered in red. Just like, what the fuck?
Now she writes on like
Lysander's
his,
already red.
she writes like letters on his sleeve that say
Oh,
like
yeah.
on his
I mean, he's like a reddish orangish red, but now he's just deep red.
Liz writes on his sleeves, like on his left arm it says right, and on his left arm, on his right arm it says left.
That'll get him.
Okay, but then the question is, my question for you is, whenever you did it, was it you standing face to face with him? So it was your right says left, and then your left says right. So for him, it's the correct.
Liz would absolutely like write it and see that it says
funnier.
perfectly, but it looks like gibberish.
No, what I'm saying. What I'm
I'll say that you were able to write it fine, but you can make an intelligence check to see if you wrote it on the right hands or not.
like what I'm saying is your face to face. So for your right it says left, and your left it says right. But for him it's the correct
Left is left,
direction.
right is right,
That
but it's
would
also
actually
upside down.
just happen. I feel like that would actually just
Okay, then
happen.
we can
That's
just
a
say that
one.
happened.
Yep.
Right is on the right arm, left is on the left.
That's a one.
And here's the second question, Liz. It's upside down for me, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
He looks at his arms, it's just upside down.
One. Yeah.
What does it say?
What are these
What does it
runes? I
mean?
can't
What
read them.
ancient language is this?
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
The gods have clearly chosen me to be their mouthpiece.
Liz does like the Simba on his forehead as well, the top off.
Simba.
Simba. I don't know
Ah,
that
yes.
reference.
The great god of Tefel and Terriger. Or sorry, Tagir. Tefel and Tagir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Liz goes back and just sits next to Jack while they're
Anyway,
just staring out in the darkness.
One day I hope to be able to say yes like Lysander.
One day I hope to be a yes
little
man.
secret.
I feel like there's a whole Jim Carrey movie about that.
Anyway, eventually the morning comes.
Eventually it's morning.
It is now morning.
Wake up! Wake up!
Wow, fuck.
Hey, you fucking.
Good morning.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hope
Well,
you
is everyone
slept
still
well.
intact? You looks over.
Oh.
And Lysander's like, oh,
What?
I figured that happened eventually.
Wait, what? Oh, that's so strange. Where'd that come from?
I don't know. Did you guys see anything?
No, I was looking off into the darkness, thinking about how I'm gonna kill my parents.
I don't see anything. I don't know what you're
Jack
talking about.
100% saw.
I could not care less.
I was just letting you know you did.
I know, but like Jack as a character is the pinnacle of okay.
Okay.
I don't
Not
see
even
anything.
going to roll
Okay.
insight on that.
I don't see anything, Les. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? You don't see this.
It's time to gaslight him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
These poorly drawn red wet runes?
I don't see anything, but if I did see them, I think they would be excellently written.
Roxas, make a deception check, and I need Lysander to make a insight check.
Alrighty.
Can I
I know
have
how you love insight.
I love insight so much that I have...
question? Because Zalakor also was saying, "Hey, yeah, can I have Zalakor roll insight?"
No.
Since
Not
I
just
was
first.
adding
Can I at
to
least
it-
give? Can I
You
at
know,
least
you can
have?
have advantage as
Also,
Roxas.
Zalakar gives us a help action.
I know I was saying, so I'm like, can I help gaslight him?
Oh, fuck, that would.
I'm rolling 2 dice for this. Wow. Wow. Okay, one of these is a natural 20. The other one is an 8. So this
Yeah,
is a
you get
total of
the-
8.
That's 6.
Oh,
You are able to tell that he is lying just barely.
You're like, maybe. No, he's definitely lying.
God, if only you could let Zalakor do it, then it would have been a 35.
Oh, darn.
But it's not Zalakar.
No, I said deception.
Oh!
Not persuasion.
Oh, I know what's
but
going on.
the
Oh, wait,
ring,
the ring switches, right.
right, the ring switched. So now my deception is plus 29.
So this is what that they call in the merchant group, a trial by fire.
Lying.
I'm suddenly forgetting the term. They do this in colleges. Hazing. I'm being hazed.
Sure.
After you say that, Yuna legitimately laughs. It's probably the first time anyone has heard him actually laugh.
I'm part of the crew.
Roxas will go over to Jack and be like, anything else going on with the weird noises out in the night?
Not really. They've just continued to be weird noises.
Lovely.
I didn't hear
Well-
nothing. Just the rumbles of the night.
Wait, that's not normal?
Let's just keep going, allies, and to our destination.
No time like the present. Let's go.
Time to go kill my family! Yeah!
Lovely.
Skips and bounds down the hill.
So you make your way down to the Fancy Goblin camp,
There's a
where
crater.
you see immediately, obviously, the town of the Fancy Goblins, which, as I might not have described for Lysander, it is basically a modern town or a modern.
This is a suburban,
Like suburban. They have
These are
they have
suburban
actual
streets.
sprinklers. They have like plumbing.
lawnmowers.
And it's all built on top of a missile silo. Got it.
Exactly. They're getting it.
They are just modern society. In
Yeah,
this
they have
one small
evolved
section.
so much faster than everyone else. But you also see another group of people. All of them wearing kind of the same suits as the Fancy Goblins, but obviously not a part of their group.
Moxus will walk up and be like, hey, what brings you all to this group of fanciful goblin types?
As you walk up. I'm assuming you're talking not to the fancy goblins, but to the
To the other people that are not
the other people there. Almost immediately, a woman wearing a dark blue silk kind of dress. It's it's not silk. It's quite thick dress. She walks up, very, very pale. She has white hair that flows down, and you can immediately tell that she is Eladrin. Which, if you don't know what those are, they are basically elves that can switch what they look like depending on the season. She seems to be in the winter season, but even though it's not winter.
I see. She's holding a vibe.
Depression sucks.
That time of year, eh?
She kind of walks up, looks at you guys, and she looks at the fancy goblins like, "Who is this? These people are not supposed to be here."
We are right where we're supposed to be, actually. Thank you very much.
Look, we're just trying to find 2 specific goblins and then we'll be out of your hair.
Yeah, I also want to see some of the friends that we met over here before. If you know the Dragus and Clybistus.
Oh my god.
You remember those guys?
Holy shit.
I opened my book up for this.
That's crazy.
Huh?
You take actual notes. That's wild.
That's wild.
I used
What
this
the
book
fuck?
for D&D notes specifically.
I don't think even I have their names written down.
Yeah, Clybistus and Dragus.
I
The
keep all these
Clybistus
notes
is the
in
one
my
that gave
mind palace.
Jock Show
where
the
it collects
spices.
dust.
Dragus was another guy that was
Spices.
just also really nice
Look.
to us, gave us the suits.
The
Before.
most important note I have in my notes is Guard Number Fiver, okay?
Fuck yeah.
He's becoming
Quantum
real.
Murphy Bear will return.
Also, that Ramoxus will be the paper boy for the post office.
that is
Right,
very
because
important.
isn't it in Omenshire? There's that one guy that was delivering all the papers, and he barely got any rest. He was like working 24-hour shifts.
And there was like
Exactly.
a jerk working at the counter.
Right, complete jerk off. I remember that. Yep,
yeah,
I
there was
remember
like
that.
the jerk that was like lazing around while this guy was doing all the deliveries.
Yep. I remember that. Oh my god.
Robox is like, I'm gonna come back and I will
All that.
work part-time to help you.
I remember that. Holy shit.
Call back!
Call back.
That was so far. That was so
Whoa.
long ago.
Yes. Have you heard of the Clybistus and Dragus? Those are our friends.
She looks down at you and is just like, "We have no business, and we have currently business with the fancy goblins. You may come here at a later date."
I'm a goblin. I need to go see my family and friends. Don't
Look,
be
I
a
don't-
bitch about it.
I don't know what business you have, but we're just trying to get in and out real quick. It'll be very fast.
She squints at Ramoxis, but then her eyes trail over to Lysander, and then she's like,
Damn.
Well, if it isn't a Bridgermont.
The fucking what?
A pleasure to meet you. Yes, Lysander Bridgemont. As I offer
So-
a handshake, stepping in front of the rest of the group.
You know
Zalikor's
Rice?
just going to stand tall behind Lysander.
Yes, I know your parents very well. She shakes your hand.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it seems like my friends and I here have gotten off on the wrong foot then, so I do understand that you have business here. We have business as well. As long as our paths are not crossing, I'd see no harm for us to go our separate ways while we're here.
Make a persuasion check.
Not intimidation?
No, not with this one.
I mean,
Can
you're not
Zalakor
very,
help?
that wasn't
Damn.
very intimidating.
And
There's a
Zalakor
reason.
help because he's just
No,
standing
there's
right
reasons.
behind.
There's
There's
reasons.
reasons.
Can Zalakor help
I
by
see.
just standing directly behind him and just like death staring the people? Being this
Is he
tall,
talking
menacing
like fancy
dragonborn.
person talk and like
So
looking at them like
persuasive.
let us in?
Anyways, that'll be a 20.
It was a 20.
Okay.
Natural or dirty?
Dirty 20. 13 base.
Hmm.
Not the best, but doable.
She squints for a small bit, then sighs and is like, "Very well. If you wish, you can do your business here for a bit. My associate Ludwig will be coming here shortly. If you wish to meet him or see him again, that is."
Oh! Excellent. Well, we do have very quick plans to have here, so I don't think we'll be staying along.
So good. Oh,
Oh!
excellent.
We're not going to be staying long enough for a meet and greet, you know. We have plans to do and things to see, but I would love it if you would pass on a word to good old Uncle Ludi and tell him that Lysander says hello.
Oh, he'll be here in like an hour.
You won't be attending the family barbecue.
Fantastic! I'm so happy to hear that. And I forgot to ask your name?
Silva.
Is it because of your silver hair?
Okay. Do I recognize this individual or their name at all?
Make a history check.
Oh, yay! I'm actually good at those.
Zalakor is both staring at the person and also just heavy glaring at
Also, you
Lysander
can
at the
roll a
same
history
time.
check as well. Zalakor.
Oh, poggers. What's
Poggers.
History's
Pog, yeah.
+4. Gay. Don't fail me. That's
I
cocked,
won't.
just like the gays have. Oh, that's a 6.
It's a 14.
Excuse me.
Can you repeat that
No.
for the people in the back?
No.
I can't hear.
My lawyers have advised that I do not repeat my statement.
So what did you get, Lysander?
13.
What did you get, Zalakor?
6.
6 total? Jesus, what's with these low rolls?
I rolled a 2 +4, okay? I don't know. Zalakor's too busy at being
Lysander?
annoyed at the prospect of Lysander.
You've heard your parents say the name before, but other than that, you don't know anything.
Okay. Just for a quick question on my notes here. You said the name is Silver, but is it just fancy way of saying silver? Or how's it actually spelled?
It's Silva. So
just Silva.
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 Oh, I'm familiar with your music. You do great things.
Shut up.
I hate you. I don't even know that person.
Mrs. Gunner, nice to meet you. I got you.
Changing names. One moment. Leave that for random character name generator.
What, you're just changing her name now? No, it's sticking.
Actually,
Even if
yes.
you change it, we're gonna be calling her the same thing.
God,
No, it's no
pleasure
longer
to have
Silva.
met you in person, in the flesh, for once.
It's Bilva now.
Bilva.
Gilva Sunner, that's on the...
You can call me Bill for short.
Bill.
You know what the funnier thing is? I am looking at the fantasy character name generator right now. One of the names for Aladrin ones is literally Aldi's.
Aldi's.
Yo, Trey.
Oh, holy shit.
All these L's, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Trent, that's you.
Yo.
Oh, he combusted.
Sorry, it's Sylvain.
Sylvain.
With an E.
Don't even know how to pronounce your own name.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at my D&D. I like that's
God,
actually
I
how it
wasn't
was supposed-
talking to you.
I wasn't looking at my DM.
God, I wasn't talking to you.
I was talking to
Oh.
Silver.
Huh.
Hello.
Hi.
What's happening?
Alright.
I turn back to the group. I go, okay, well, we have an hour.
Right. Okay.
I want to relish this for at least 5. What do you mean?
Let's just move quickly and find your parents' list.
I'm not doing this
Yeah,
on
let's
budget
go.
time.
We'll bring them back with we'll bring a souvenir with us and you can relish it then.
Can I actually have Zalkar make another?
You sure we
history
can't
check?
just kill these people?
Oh.
Sure. The gays failed me, so we go with capitalism, their sworn enemy. That's bad. It's a 16.
What
They're
the fuck,
sworn
man?
enemy. They're sworn enemy.
Quick whisper.
Oh.
Whisper. Uh-oh.
You're
Wait,
big.
Uh-oh, guys, I'm worried. I'm
I
worried.
can't imagine what that.
Oh,
man.
listen. Anyway, let me get on my other set of dice.
Lore. Potential lore.
It's, we're in
comes the lore
danger.
drop.
We gotta go.
Lord, what the fuck?
What the fuck? I'm so happy I immediately picked up on that Silver Gunner fucking.
Thank you.
Oh my, I'm so happy. It's like, yay!
See
Fuck
what got
yes!
mentioned.
I see. Silver mentioned. Let's go.
Oh my god!
It's finally working. What is this garbage?
Your
What?
camera?
My
What?
I have the like new subscriber, latest like donation, new follower shit on my stream, you know, and nothing would show up for new subscriber, no matter what I did, because like the subscribers were supposed to show up there. I see a Nyatos's name in there now. When did that happen? Right now, I'm
Ignore
sure.
that. Ignore that.
When that get
What?
there? Like, well,
Those-
it's not worked this entire time, and now suddenly it's working?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
That's such a good reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's this Vic Vampires loser in the chat?
Yeah. I know, double V, am I right? It's crazy.
weird.
What a...
Weirdo. Who does that?
His initials just say VV, isn't that silly?
That's not good.
Weird. Hmm.
Do you know how many people have, like, whenever I've told them about my username, they are like, oh, like Dairy Queen? I'm like, no, it's not! What do you mean?
Oop,
Just 'cause
putting
I
that
have
one in my
queen
back
and
pocket
something
to
that-
harass you.
Don't mean core
Listen,
memory.
I don't know what to tell you, but I do not want any of that ice cream. I'm sorry.
The
I've
the
never
amount of
had
people
them,
I've
actually.
had, the amount of people I've had, call me Victor. of
Because
my
they
username.
assume Vic is short for Victor.
Shorthand for Victor. Like,
Mm.
nope.
No, 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 no.
It's
Thank you for the
really
hydrate, Oku.
interesting watching people trying to parse my username, because to me it is
Fair
very
enough.
simple. It is 2 words, but I don't know what the fuck like cognito hazard my username is. People, like I watched somebody struggle.
What, like,
Beautiful.
can you give us a play-by-play of how that went?
Oh hey. Trent wrecked. I was like, it's 2 words.
Brother, it's not that complicated.
Hey,
Hello.
welcome back. Could we take a
I'm back.
quick break? My water bottle's empty. I need to get water.
Let's go. up your water bottle.
Thank you,
What
Mr.
a
God.
nerd. Am I right,
But time will
fellas?
continue.
Oh no.
No, you won't, because I got pissed. Okay.
Okay.
Time can't continue if we're all not here.
Are you going too?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't even need anything. I'm going out of solidarity.
Fair enough. Well, it's just the three of us.
I'm just resisting the urge to run over to the freezer and grab ice cream.
I'm actually going to go grab myself a soda.
Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis?
Hey, Beer.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the song Peeve Shalpatine?
Peeve Shalpatine? No, I have not heard.
Please look up Peeve Shalpatine.
Alright.
Peeve. Space.
Peeve Shalpatines.
Yes.
Canadian softball.
Yes. Have you ever heard of American baseball?
Yeah.
The Midwest emo band.
No.
Well, American baseball is a very prominent Midwest emo band, and Canadian softball is a parody. And
Okay.
just listen to it.
Listening.
Have you ever heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Oh my God!
Oh Lord. Don't mind me. I'm contemplating some very dumb shit right now.
Sadly, there were no sodas in the fridge.
Marvin.
Darn.
So I had to put one in the mini fridge's freezer section.
What'd you get from the mini fridge?
I didn't get anything. Unfortunately, I was wanting to grab myself a Zevia, but there was none in the fridge, so I threw one in the mini fridge freezer to get it later in like 15 minutes.
Cat! I got a banana pudding.
Car.
Car?
Car.
You can't drive that.
Just so you guys know, I will be counting for the hour.
What?
Every second is
Oh.
1 minute.
I see.
We have 100 seconds to get out of here.
I see.
Look to the left, Jacob.
I'll decide when an hour has passed.
Jacob, look to the left.
It'll be reasonable.
I'm sorry, I'm currently listening to Peeve Shalpatine on Trent's request.
Are you enjoying?
Palpatine?
Are you enjoying Peeve Shalpatine?
It's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Jacob, look to your left.
Oh my god, such a boy!
I know. He's
Such
just
a boy! Oh my god!
You know,
Garfield's on the ground, like he was rolled over. He stepped away.
I'm jealous.
That's so funny.
I'm not
I want
going
a
to say
cat.
what I was going to say. Anyway,
Be rude.
We're still talking to this lady, aren't we?
No?
she has not left. She is watching.
Let's just move quickly then.
We sure we can't just kill this lady later?
No.
No.
Why not?
No.
Because we're here just to kill two people. That's time
You
consuming.
You don't want to even attempt going for this one. Let's just.
One moment.
killed
I'm
the
going to roll a
twin.
perception check
You're
to see if
okay.
the lady hears you. Could you roll me a? What would that?
I mean,
be?
I did like the thing, this thing.
Do you think that helps?
Unless his mind, it helps.
How quietly would Liz have been saying this?
She said it like
Lower range. She said it.
Just kill this
we
bitch.
can. Can't we just kill this bitch?
Even if, I'll say you have to roll.
Sleight of
Actually,
hand or
don't-
stealth?
I'll say do a stealth.
Okay, I'm.
Sleight of hand makes no sense.
Sleight of voice.
Ooh, okay. There's a 19 in total.
Hell yeah.
Well, ain't that just dandy?
I get away with it again.
No, actually, you don't. I rolled a dirty 20.
God damn it, dude.
Man.
The fact is I rolled a 19 and she has a +1.
Oh my
Damn it.
fucking god.
So, she definitely hears you,
She only heard me.
but she just kind of squints her eyes at Liz, then waves over like 3 or 4 guys.
All right, let's just hurry up here.
So, if I remember correctly, doesn't one of her parents have like a big ass scar on their face?
I
So we're looking
think
for that, right?
so.
Didn't you?
Let me
Liz
see.
has probably
I have their
explained
names
this
in
to us
here.
before.
Their names are Lix and Gris.
Licks and Gris.
That's right. Yeah, Licks and Gris. So I guess we just ask around for those names specifically.
So
Mhm.
not
Unless they
tush
changed
grass,
their
but
name
lick
to fit
grass.
with the fancy goblin society.
Ramoxis is going to stick by Liz to make sure she doesn't immediately assume somebody's her parents, and then Zalakor is going to go off and asking for Licks and Gris.
That's so funny. Wait,
Fair
Zalakor,
enough.
does Zalakor know my parents' names?
He knows Yuna's thoughts, so yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Up to a point.
Yes.
Well, damn.
Which is enough because you had it's been enough time that you know the
Yes.
parents' names.
I know.
I'm gonna
your
follow
thoughts,
with
Ethan.
Zelker with the help action.
Yippee.
I will say
Parents' names are Lix and Gris.
the Sylvae and a few of her soldiers, it seems, are following Lysander.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. David
That was
just
not the
messaged. David just messaged me. He's playing Hollow Knight. He just goes all caps. I hate Dreamer Knights.
Fair.
I still have yet to show him Nightmare King Grim. So
Oh, I love Nightmare King Grim.
he's great, but I'm
That's the point. He's because
Yeah.
that's what I like about it.
See, the thing is, I'm so close. I think I just need to fight Radiance, and I've done 112%, but I might try and go for God Home.
Oh boy.
That's an ending.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so
Anyways.
Sylvae and a few of her soldiers seem to be following Lysander.
These guys are really annoying. Have you had to deal with these guys a lot, Lice?
I thought the group split up. Hi. What? What?
Yeah, I thought the group stood it too.
the group did split up. Liz is talking to the air.
This is
Isn't
like
this
right
crazy,
behind
Lice? Lice?
Her mom's just like lost track of her, and then she's right there.
Like, oh, hi. I guess, in the meantime, I guess I will try to. I'll just look around, see if I notice, that her parents around, or at least. Because I unless I'm going.
Features me.
Yeah, or unless I'm losing my mind, didn't one of them have like a big ass scar on their
I
face?
think the dad had a scar.
That's the one. I'll
Do
be
you,
able to look at
Jarom, do I need to roll a history check in order to try to remember any other details?
Are we sure her intelligence score is a 10? Are we sure?
Are we positive?
Stop it.
CPTSD. I see.
Yet Liz is the same amount of intelligence as Zalakor, and he's like 700 years old.
Should I?
There's no use in not rolling.
I'm
Don't
gonna
let him
try to
take up some
remember
time.
more.
Oh, I got my perception roll.
Am I?
That's a 20. Yay!
Ah, damn.
Whoa!
I believe we did agree that your dad did have a scar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm asking around looking for licks and grist. Am I rolling persuasion?
I'll say. What languages do you know?
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, I'm not talking to anybody. Never mind.
So, right?
Because they can understand you, but you might not be able to understand them. Because
Well-
if I remember correctly, while the fancy goblins are fancy, most of them only speak goblin.
I only know common, draconic, and primordial.
You know.
Then
who
yeah, you will
knows
not be able to
God?
understand them if you ask. And when you do ask, you'd have to use your magic. And you know what happened last time.
However, I have Eyes of the Rune Keeper, which I can read all writing. So if they write it down,
Yeah, but
Isn't
you
that
first have to ask them,
magic?
and if they understand common in the first place.
yes.
I'm going to see that you are having trouble with this because it's pretty evident. And I'm just going to go like, so what exactly are you trying to ask? Just names?
I'm realizing that I don't understand the goblin language, and I'm looking for a licks and a grist.
Licks and grist. Okay. I'm immediately going to go ahead and turn to the nearest goblin. And I'm going to speak in my own tongue.
It's perfect
Common?
fluent goblin.
And it comes out perfect fluent goblin of just, have you seen Licks and Grist? 2 goblin individuals. I don't have any information on them.
I have to remember what level where monk gets the funny monk thing.
Funny monk thing. Which one?
Of-
Is so
So before
You're so right,
I
which
answer
one?
that, what did you get on your perception, Yuna?
Fuck!
I got a 28 on my perception.
Oh,
Liz, what are you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm asking people, or I'm looking around, probably.
Ramoxis, if we were level 13, Ramoxis would get Tongue of Sun and Moon. As 13th level, you learn to touch the key of other minds. You understand all spoken languages. Any creature that can understand a language can understand what you say.
Huh.
I'm just using universal speech.
Literally next level.
Literally.
Literally next level. You can get that.
Jack, are you doing anything?
I'm looking.
I think Jack might be gone in solitude.
Hello.
He disappeared, like the disappearing NPC in Digital Circus episode 5.
So I'll say.
Oh, say.
Anyway.
Hey, I'll have a.
So you ask the nearest goblin, if they know. I'm going to assume, like, do you know any licks or grist, or do you know where licks and grist is, or something along those lines?
I'm choosing up to. Spell modifier is not. Yes, it is. 7 nearby goblins within 60 feet. I can speak with, and
Okay.
I can't understand them. They understand me.
Well.
Interesting.
Just tell them to write down the location of licks and grist.
I'm going to see if they have any positive reactions, which is going to be very bad with my insight.
Yeah,
How
roll
far
insight.
did these guys walk away? How much did we split up?
8. No. 4. Great. Can you write it down or show us? As he's just goblins going.
Yeah, I'll say that judging from their reactions, none of them seem to know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm spent.
Let's go to you. We'll do you
I'm sure
and then
those
we'll go to
guys
you
are
next
doing
time.
great.
So what are you doing? Are you looking?
I'm
or are you
looking
just-
around for anyone familiar. I'll probably also ask some people about if they've seen Licks and Gris. If they know Licks and Gris. Would that be perception and something?
I'll say to a perception. I will say, I am. No, never mind.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Ominous. Lovely.
I love to see.
It's a 10. I should have trusted my gut. My gut was telling me to roll Jarom's dice. I got a 10.
10
Uh-huh.
for your perception.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just say this real quick. Yuna and Liz, both of you can tell with all the goblins that are outside, none of them have the scar that Liz's parents might, or Liz's dad might have. So none of the people outside. But as I said,
Okay.
this is a town with a lot of houses, so
Melissa's gonna start knocking on people's doors, running up the sidewalks.
God.
The well-paved sidewalks up to the doors.
I will say, despite each one of you, when you go in different directions, there's always one of Sylvain's people at least watching.
Oh, great.
Fucking creeps.
Like some of them just nearby.
I thought to do something stupid.
Roxas will just lead down the list. Right, let's just ask where the people are, and then we can round up the rest, and we can get this over with. Do your whole family reunion.
I'm working on it. What do you think I'm doing?
You were looking
My
around.
soda's cold real quick.
Okay.
You're immediately just going to go ahead and turn to the nearest person following and go, "That's my purse! I don't know you!"
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I was thinking about mooning the guards watching us.
Oh God, that's a great idea.
I thought about it. Well, the DM's over there.
I also Monk gets this really funny thing at level 14. You gain proficiency in all saving throws. Hey, make a death save.
Okay.
Whenever you whenever you make a saving throw and fail, you can spend a key point to re-roll it.
Man.
Make a death save. Oh, that's lower than current proficiency. That's lower than a 6. Spend a key point, re-roll. Hey, that's higher than a 6.
Anyway,
beautiful.
I'm knocking on a door. I'm starting the knocking process.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything, or just kind of following, or?
Yuna is at least going to get back to where Romoxis, or basically where everyone else is. Wait, no. So split up with.
Zalakor is going to drag Lysander
and
back
Lysander.
to Liss and everybody because he realizes the futility of trying to talk to people who don't understand.
Fair
what the fuck
enough.
he's saying.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah,
Sylvain follows Lysander.
Yuna will get back to everyone else and say, "Well, my parents certainly aren't anyone outside. I don't see anyone with a giant scar on their face. So they're somewhere in these endless rows of houses.
I don't know if they're home.
Maybe they're in
I've
the
knocked
biggest
multiple
house.
times.
Your parents weren't shapeshifters, were they?
Did you knock on their house
Well, the
or
door
on a
didn't
random
open. I'm
person?
assuming they're just groaning from the other side. Are you guys dead in there?
The door opens, as there's this extremely old goblin.
Oh, I see why it took so long.
Like, you're surprised that this goblin's still alive with how he looks.
In Goblin.
Yo, what's up? My home slice.
Oh, you make me get out of bed.
Hey, have you seen anyone by the name of Lex or Gris?
My memory's gone a bit foggy. One moment.
I'm sure
Let
you
me
got
think.
something good in your pocket. You're a spry old man. I'm sure you got it.
Yeah.
I believe,
You're
if
prime.
I remember, they...
You got this.
Shackle Mountain.
they...
You need to market yourself better, pal. You're not doing very good.
Oh, sorry.
Well, just
Actually,
do
have
better.
some water. I could do it. I could remember better if I had some water.
You should have taken that second sip, man.
Les, what the hell is going on? Is he asking me something?
Oh, he's about to tell me. Hold on.
I will just mention I did roll for dementia. I'm not going to tell you what the roll was.
Can someone quote
that a wisdom
please?
save?
Can someone quote that? That's really funny.
I rolled for dementia.
That's so funny.
So, as I said, I'm not going to tell you what the roll was,
It's a really dangerous wisdom save.
and I'll allow Liz to decide whether she believes this or not.
Okay.
Oh, I think I heard that the fancy goblin sent them to shoot someone in Timberwatch, I think.
Shoot?
Yes,
What does that
kill.
mean? Oh. Wait, in Timberwatch?
Yes, in Timberwatch.
Can I inside check this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nobody can help her. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yep.
16.
You can tell that this old man with 100% certainty that he thinks he is correct.
Okay, he's an idiot, guys. Let's go.
But you don't know if it's your choice if you believe what, because you know he thinks he is correct.
Do I know
Do
what
you know if he has dementia?
is?
Right, like
Probably not.
Okay,
Liz, you
I'm
said
gonna
anything?
convene with another source. I do appreciate your honesty, though. Appreciate you. What's your name?
One moment.
Fantasy name generator.
Juice.
What's his name, God?
His name's Juice.
Yo,
That would be
what's his
very funny,
name?
actually.
What's his name?
What's his name, God?
What's his name?
God?
Jacob, I need one of your guns now. You have two.
Oh right, I forgot. I
You
also
forgot about the
just-
diva gun.
I got Hawk Moon.
It's 12 o'clock.
Where is it, God?
Time for Glock.
It's the diva pistol from over.
Let's fucking go. We all have a gun.
Jacob's got two.
Just the only one I got.
Well,
My name is.
don't you try! He aimed that shit
My
at me.
name is Lefley.
Lovely. Okay. Hold on.
Writing it down.
The next time you see him,
Lovely.
he'll be dead.
I know nothing about this character. I don't speak Goblin.
I don't know his name. I ain't writing shit.
Lovely. So, same time next week?
I'll remember.
You can hope.
I don't speak this fancy nut language.
Hey, if you're still alive next week, I'll bake you a cake. I know how to do that.
Gonna use her #1 murderer knife to do so.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
Call back.
Call back. Call back.
Call back.
Come back.
Back call.
All right, see you later, pops. Okay, so he said that he said that he thinks my family is in this specific place or when to go do something. But you know, I want to convene with another source to make sure that we don't have to leave this place.
That definitely sounds like what Liz would do.
He seemed pretty old, so
That means trustworthy. He's been on the block a while.
no. Once you get too old, then it's no longer trustworthy. Then it's questionable.
I don't find that to be true at all. I know a very wise turtle. Speaking of which, we should probably leave.
Zalakor twitches.
They said that the fancy goblins send my parents to go to shoot up someone in Timberwatch.
Well,
That's what he said, at least.
Or we can either go there, or we can convene with other goblins. But you're the only one who can communicate with them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Walks up to the next house.
Because the neighbor.
Okay.
Roll a parent check.
We are at 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm keeping track.
I am too.
I thought the
It's
timer was starting at
11:30.
11. Oh shit.
So you go to the next house, you knock on the door. One moment. I actually have a lot of notes for the fancy goblin, surprisingly.
Hopefully I'll run into Clibistus or Dragus. I'm sure one of these houses they live in.
So
Wait, if you know those names, why don't you ask for them if they know what your parents are?
I don't know if they know specifically. They're just friends. You know them.
Of your parent?
I'm sorry, but
They don't
this,
know specifically my parents, silly.
How do
this
you
is
know?
what I wrote down. So so the door opens and this this house there is in fact another goblin, looks probably like middle age, wearing the same 3-piece suit that all of the goblins wear and they gave you guys, but it doesn't seem like they're speaking goblin. In fact, they're not really speaking a language, they're more just moving their hands around.
Liz discovers sign language.
Oh.
Would Zalakor know sign language for him being so old, or is that a stretch?
That might be a stretch. I'll say you know of sign language, but you don't know it.
I don't know
Cool.
what this person is saying.
Roll for
This
sign language.
isn't Goblin.
Yeah,
They're-
roll for
they're
sign language.
They're speaking with their hands, they're unable to speak themselves.
Ah, that sounds like a skill issue.
Let's just go to the next house.
We sure we can't kill this guy?
We're not killing people. Stop.
You
Just
know,
so you
call the
know,
bloodline?
They is right, like
Right behind
literally
us.
right next
Yeah.
to Lysander.
Yeah, which is
Oh,
why
no, you
Zalakor's
have
like,
weak blood, man.
Hi.
we're not killing people. Stop saying that.
I know, it's a
Make a
joke.
deception check.
Make a deception check. You got it.
Oh lord.
Thank
Uh,
God you have that ring.
Cool. That's 16 plus 29.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, that's
Maybe
fine.
your bloodline's just
45.
weak.
45.
Still watching Lysander, not really paying attention to
Alright.
anyone else.
Liz, let's just keep
What?
moving. And
Okay.
Zalagor's just gonna start sweeping Liz away to the next house.
Okay. You twisted my leg.
No, I more pulled your arm. I didn't twist anything.
Same difference. Do you not know a
Okay.
metaphor?
So you go to the next house.
I just never expected a metaphor from you of all people.
Hey, what was this supposed to mean?
Door opens.
The door opens. This goblin, very, very sweaty and greasy. Looks like they just finished like exercising. You see like a treadmill in the back.
What's this strange device?
Doing his Conqueror Medal challenge.
Exactly. You just see him put his phone in his pocket, and he's like, so what do you want?
Is this in Goblin?
Yes, in Goblin.
Hi, I'm looking for. Have you heard of Elixir Gris? Elixir Gris?
On me again.
Lakes or grass? One moment, I'm going to go ask someone. Leaves the door wide open as they run up the stairs.
I just wander in. You start using the treadmill.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's probably the best case scenario in this situation.
How many minutes are left, by the way?
6?
There was 10. I'm saying we're getting close right now. We've got maybe a minute, maybe 2.
You said 10 minutes at 11:30.
Yeah, we there's a whole conversation that happened.
It is 5. It is like since then. Whenever you said that, it was like 11:30, and now it's 11:35.
Yeah, and the conversation took as long as we were speaking.
There's also the walking around, knocking, and waiting for people to answering their doors. And now I was literally going to say he goes upstairs, and it takes him a couple minutes before he comes back downstairs.
God.
I'm so fucked. I'm so cooked. Oh, I'm a made man. Oh no.
But yeah, after a couple minutes, he walks back downstairs, and he's like, yes, I believe Lix and Gris are on the other end of the town, probably around 5 minutes out.
On the other side of the in this town?
Yes, in this town.
5 minutes out. Is there a street name we can follow?
I think the street name was Gerbizzle.
Gerbizzle, okay.
Gerbizzle Street.
Alright, thank you. What's your name?
That's none of your business.
I mean, you're helping me with this information. I feel like the least I deserve is to get your name so I can properly thank you.
All right, Liz,
No.
I can
Nolan?
sense the
Okay, very
attitude
nice
in your
to meet you.
voice.
Thank you. What?
I can sense the attitude in your voice. If you've got everything, what's going on? You're leaving all of us in the dark. We're just going from door to door.
Don't worry about it. He's giving me information on where they are.
Did you get it or not?
Gerbizzle Street. I don't know which house, but I believe they're on that street. You could ask
Gerbizzle
anyone
Street.
there,
Do
they'll
you know
probably
if there's a specific colored house?
I don't really talk to them. They're quite rude.
Yeah, that sounds right. Anyway, thank you for your information. I'll see you later, Nolan.
No, not Nolan. Nork.
Nork. Thanks, Nork. See you later. Smell you later. Because you're sweaty. Anyway, alright.
Very funny.
Okay, guys. This Nork guy said that they're in the next street over on the Grizzle Street or something.
Gerbizzle.
Gerbizzle.
Legitimately, I could not remember it, so that's what I spit out.
Gerbizzle Street. Alright, fucking.
Yeah, they said on in a house in that street.
Let's fucking pick up the pace then, boys.
Why do we need to keep such a quick pace,
Because we don't want to get in the way of the people that are currently following us all around town. They
What are
seem
they
to be
doing?
doing
An
some...
inspection? It's not like we're in the way.
I don't know, but I don't want to be in their way. I'd like to get out as soon as possible.
You guys just yelling this out.
No, they seem like they suck.
Sylvea's just standing right next to Lysander.
I'm just gonna look at Sylvia like, you'll have to pardon them.
We're just here for your family reunion, and then we're gonna be out of here, so let's just pick up the pace.
Well, you know goblin family reunions, they take forever.
Don't goblin family reunions! I'm a fucking cat!
Idiot!
No, because I'm a tabaxi! I'm not a fucking goblin, am
Be
I?
more open-minded then.
You're only the first goblin I've ever interacted with!
What are you talking about? We haven't interacted with these guys before.
Well, the first one that I vividly remember, not in the drunken haze.
Well, maybe you need to wake up once in a while.
I did, and I hated it.
Good,
I got
stay
put in
drunk.
prison afterwards.
You're way more enjoyable when you're drunk anyway.
Oh fuck.
They're just arguing.
Okay, perception you say?
Yeah, perception.
Yeah, it's a +0. Okay, it's a 5. I do not notice the dagger in my back.
As you're watching this, this
Twirl.
You look to your right and you suddenly see a very old turtle next to you.
Does Zalakor also notice this?
Yeah, Zalakor, you also noticed this turtle. And I will say, I'm not sure if I told you this, Jacob. I'll tell everyone what this guy looks like. So he is around, I'd say, 6'2"-ish, but he is very, very hunched down, and he has this ornate wooden cane that has a lot of different markings and animals going up and around the cane. And he has this the shell. He has like special clothes, so the clothes don't go around the shell he has, but the shell is very smooth and black. He has a lot of wrinkles on his face, and he's kind of very he doesn't have any facial hair, but around the top of his head and kind of neckish, there's like moss growing.
Sick.
And also he has half moon spectacles resting at the end of his maw.
He has a half moon spectacles right at the tip of his, I forgot what it's called.
Nose?
Yeah, maw. It's because
Maw?
it's just a
The turtle.
I see.
Gluddy! Hello!
Well, look who it is, Lysander.
What brings you all the way out?
Just need to do a few merchant deals with the fancy goblins here. I see that you've met one of my old friends, Zalakor.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ludwig.
Meet?
Wait, you guys knew each other?
Again. Meet you again, I should say. See you again.
Yes. We did some business in the past.
A long time ago, you could say.
Were you both worshipping the same guy?
Worshipping?
What?
No,
What?
No.
Ah.
Look, Ludwig,
Well, I'm sorry that we're intruding on your business, and we're trying to handle a bit of a surprise family reunion, I think is what's going on. Is that the right term?
Yes. We showed up.
I know everyone in this town.
We showed up here trying to find our goblin companions' parents, Licks and Griss, and we've been getting turned around, all around trying to find them, trying to get out of your business as soon as possible.
Yeah, we were gonna go to
Nixon
DeBrizzle Street.
That's fascinating, actually.
Why is
We
that?
recently put them to jail.
What?
For what reason?
Let's just say they committed a few war crimes.
What?
And As one friend to another, what is their punishment for these crimes?
Unfortunately, that is none of your business.
Well, it's kind of my business since they're my family.
Well, I've never seen you before. And
I haven't seen you before either. I'm glad I didn't see you up to this point, though.
Liz, you're not helping at all.
Let's shut up.
Look, Ludwig, I have to be blunt. My friend here has a very poor time with her family. She was abandoned at a very young age and is trying to seek some form of revenge against them. So if there is any form of punishment that we would be able to help in dishing out, I'm sure my goblinoid friend would be more than happy to help you in any sort of punishment needing to be given.
I thought we were gonna keep that a secret, you fucking douche.
I'm helping everybody.
You're Grace and you're Grace's kid. I was actually there the day you were born.
You saw them do the sex?
No, but I was there during your birth.
There's a difference
Wasn't
between
long
birth.
again, just doing business.
There's a difference between birth and conceived, Liz.
Business.
Yes, business. You see, your goblin tribe before you were unfortunately taken away. They worked for the merchant
I was
company.
giving up, actually.
Well, that's information I did not know. As I said, I was there when you were born, not when you were taken away. Or given away.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, they are currently being held in a cell in Vagbolder. I'd be more than willing to escort you there myself and give you an audience with them. I'll even let you murder them if you wish. I do not care what becomes of them.
Can I insight check this?
Yeah,
Zalakor also would like to insect.
Go ahead.
Insect. I'm gonna insect check this.
Oh
check
my
this. Go, my scarab.
Yeah.
Anytime this has happened to me. So I rolled the dice. It did not hit another dice, but my microfiber cloth fell down, hit the dice, and then it hit my dice as it stopped, and then rolled it to a different number.
What the fuck?
That's just called fate right there.
So you rolled the dice. It came to a complete stop. But the cloth fell and hit it and caused it to roll.
Saying, like a quarter of a second later, the other dice gets hit, and then it hits my dice, moving it to a different number.
So the dice you rolled came to a complete stop, and then another dice knocked that away.
Yes.
That's up to you on whether if you saw the number of the first dice roll, then I would take that.
You know, I'm just gonna re-roll it.
That is also a very doable option.
That's very fair.
Would you like to know what I rolled?
Yeah.
It was an 8 on the dice, but in total it gets 12.
I only got an 11.
Well, unfortunately for you, this guy is old.
He's one tough cookie.
I wouldn't have advantage because I've worked with him and know him, would I?
I would say no, you don't.
It's not a bad argument, actually.
That Liz, he seems to be like, for all you know, he seems to be telling the truth. Zalakor, while he does seem to be telling the truth, obviously with the work he's in, they always have something going on with these offers. Like it's never, like it's always like there's something going.
It's like I'll let you do this, but if you do this, then you have to do this.
He does sound sincere with what he is saying.
Okay.
So there might be a catch with this one.
So, my only question would be, would there be anything else that you would ask of us after this might be done?
I don't have the jurisdiction. You might have to ask the owner of, or the, I'm not sure what the correct thing for this would be, but
Your higher ups.
the higher up at Vagbolder, which would be Police.
Of course.
Police.
Imagine the warden might have that jurisdiction at least.
I will say, Yuna and Jakku both would know. Vagbolder is massive in the gambling industry.
Huh.
So,
Interesting.
Uncle Letty, these crimes that they committed, I know you said that it's not meant for ears, and if you want, we can have a walk and talk, but they committed crimes against Vugbuldir, or did they commit crimes against the city's relief organization?
Oh, Lysander. Unfortunately, I would not be able to tell you unless I have your parents' permission. Well, I would love to tell you, and I know it'd probably be great for your book you're writing, but I'd have to ask your parents first.
I thought my parents retired. That's why they came here.
Not your parents, Liz. Lysander's parents.
No, I thought that's why they came. My parents came here to retire. So why are they in jail now all of a sudden?
Let's just say they did something directly against the merchants.
Zalakor just kind of taking a moment to think about what the fuck the many different things that could have possibly been done.
Wait, did they steal from my family?
Well, not just her family, but the entire merchant family.
Even Unicata goes, oh.
Even those crimes are not permitted lightly, you know.
Right.
Makes sense that they're in jail because they weren't able to get away with it.
So, if that's the case, then...
Ludwig gives Lysander a good old pat on the back.
I may not know a lot, but I know that's a lot of trouble.
So what you're implying is that if we act now, go there and help Liz take care of her parents, or someone else will beat us to it.
Well, it depends. I haven't heard what their final sentence is, unfortunately. But I know that Police will give out the necessary precautions to what will happen to her parents.
Is this Police? Is this someone that I have worked for at some point, or at least done or at least like a couple jobs? History, oh boy.
Those would be some intense jobs.
That's a 4. That's a 4.
I will say you haven't worked for her, but you've heard of her.
Okay.
Like you've heard people mention the name.
Right. Not sure how much of an iron fist she rules with, but considering the reputation of that town, I'm sure it won't be a very light fist.
Zalakor is just going to look at Ludwig and just go,
As one standing for a long time amongst these lands, talking to another, I would like for you to be straight with me and tell me, if we were to go through with the killing of her parents, what other jobs might we be attached to? Or would we at least be expected to owe a favor?
We might need to help with some merchant things, but unfortunately, I do not know what the exact outcome of this might be.
When he says merchant things, I'm assuming I know exactly what he means by merchant things.
what he means.
Would Yuna know? Has Yuna
Roll
worked
a.
with
Because I doubt. I think you've probably never. Well, actually, it might be more likely that you've worked for Ludwig than Polif.
I'm just going to go ahead and turn to Liz and say, what he means is that we're most likely going to have to guard some merchant caravans, if you all agree to this.
Exactly, Lysander. He
I
just
mean,
kind
we
of
are heroes.
wraps an arm around Lysander, kind of like almost giving him a half hug.
Zalakor just fucking 1,000-yard stares, just. Oh, no.
I don't know what it is about you, but I don't like you.
You want a mint? Takes out a mint.
You want a mint?
Crushes it.
Make a strength check.
It's a cyanide pill.
If you rage, you have advantage. If you use a rage charge, you have advantage.
I rage just for this because I'm a little grangry at this guy.
I mean, I guess you might agree that your parents aren't
Grangry.
here.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated since they keep fucking relocating Jarom.
At least it's not Sandridge.
Yeah.
I don't even need to rage. That's another 20.
God damn! All right.
You crush the mint. Well,
I
no,
drop
Master, I
it.
have another one. He grabs out another mint.
I crush it again.
Make a strength check.
Another one.
My God.
At some point, he starts
That's a
hitting
14.
pebbles.
14. You crush it again. Well, I'm going to assume you don't want a mint. That's unfortunate.
Your mint falls on unloving tongues.
She's an aggressive one.
I can tell. But if you do wish to get to, as I said before, I'm more than willing to walk you over to Vagboulder myself to make sure that you get there obviously safely and, well, let's just say that I know it's a long journey.
Yes, our group will deliberate to see if that's something we are truly wanting to do, but we will definitely think on your offer.
Good. I would like, well, it was nice seeing you again, Lysander. Don't worry. Despite, I know your parents are quite worried about you, but I'll keep your secret safe with me for now.
Oh, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me, Uncle Eddie. I really do appreciate that.
Also,
Immediately, just relief.
I'll just be talking to Sylvie for a bit, and please, you guys may converse and, well, decide whether you wish to join me. It would be weird if you went there, if you started and you got there sooner.
Since I've worked with Ludwig, is he aware that I can use magic?
Make a history check.
I feel like, considering our work, he would probably know.
It depends on how closely you've worked with him.
History 9.
9. I would say you haven't used magic in like indirect eyesight of him. Like, judging by how he acts, it is entirely possible he knows, but he's never actually seen you use it.
Okay. It's just like those who work for him might have seen it or might have
told him through passing of word.
Yeah, so he's probably aware, though he has not seen it himself.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yes.
So, Lice, you got parent issues too?
It's a
No.
whole
Do
different
we need to go
ballpark.
visit them after we kill mine?
No, that's
No.
definitely
No,
not.
it's nearly on the same level as
No,
yours.
no.
I just have different plans than what my mother wanted from me. That just a disagreement. Nothing big. Nothing terrible.
So they think of you as a disappointment.
The heavens, no.
Let's all leave the Goblin Village and deliberate on our next actions while we let our good friend Ludwig here get back home.
Solid plan. I hate being in this fucking village. Let's go.
Before you go, goblins grab and they're holding you fresh suits. Each one of you.
Are they different colored or are they just black and white?
Different color.
Ooh.
Like what?
They give lists. They give you a let me actually see. I have a list. One moment.
It's a mint-colored
List.
suit.
List.
They give lists a forest green suit.
To match my skin, I see.
I think they call that a birthday suit.
Hey, guess what? Now I'm camouflaged.
With your own skin.
I lie against the ground. You're like,
They
you
do
can't
actually
see
just
me!
give Yuna the same kind of colored suit, though it looks a lot more stretchy and more comfortable to wear.
Is it a John Wick suit? Does it
They
have
gave me
body
the
armor built
cheaper
into
one?
the shirt, into the jacket?
It's not cheaper, but it
Mine's
looks
made
like
of
it's
cotton,
more.
his is made of silk.
Yours
It's
is
not
not
mithril
cheaper
plating.
they're both of the same quality and like expensiveness, but it's just that they made Yuna's more comfortable and more mobile.
He holds it up and kind of looks at it up and down like,
Does that mean as soon as I rage, it's gonna just rip in places?
I don't hate this.
They hand Lysander a dark blue suit.
To contrast.
Oh, nice.
Add it to my.
You can tell that they definitely struggled with Zalakor because
He's very large.
Yeah, he's very large, and obviously he seems to slouch a lot.
Yes.
He
did have a little bit. He did have
into
a. He did have a point where he was stood straight up tall.
Probably the second Ludwig came.
Well, it was more whenever like Lysander was trying to be more intimidating, and also like every now and again you gotta stretch. If you sit slouch, you gotta stretch every now and again.
But they do give you a. They just give Zalakor basic black and white.
Okay.
And then they give.
I thought you were gonna be
Romansis-
ironic and just give Zalakor a pure white suit.
Sorry, no, yeah, Zalakor. It's a white and black suit.
Oh, great.
Not a black and white.
Unis on.
This is going to be a nightmare to keep clean.
They give
Think again.
Romansis a.
Don't worry, I have prestidigitation as well.
I
I have prestidigitation and thaumaturgy.
So they give Romoxis. You know the Romoxis photo you used? It's that same orange.
Nice. Hell
And then
yeah.
they give Jack a dark gray one.
Nice, the color of his soul.
Yippee.
They all nod respectfully as they all walk away after giving you the suits.
Yay.
Most kind indeed. I don't know why you say you don't like this place.
You'll understand.
I have my reasons.
What,
I
they do like a
still want-
monthly
Session
purge or
here.
something?
Leave you guys to deliberate what you do next session.
We could.
I still want to
Or-
find our
I know
friends that
exact-
were here. here.
I know exactly what Zalakor is going to say as deliberation.
Please tell me.
As soon as we get like a decent way out of the goblin camp and like trying to make sure nobody's following, you just be like,
Okay, let's go to Doom Shackle to waste time, and then we will head to the city. But we're not going to go directly there. We're going to go to a nearby city and then make the travel so they are not overly suspicious on our methods.
Well, you're talking about that void thing.
Yes.
So you're saying you're going to be stopping by Zagragul?
I want to meet my peoples. I want to see Dragus and Clybistus.
We'll save that for another trip, I suppose.
Couldn't hear you, Jarom.
This is the only neighboring town. Does that mean you would go to Zvragogul?
no, I was thinking we'd go to fucking Doom Shackle, do shit in Doom Shackle, and then go into Silver Shadow Grove and then make the trek.
Jarom, is the place that you said that they're currently imprisoned in this place all the way up here?
Yes, it is!
I swear to fucking God! It's across the map!
Yes, I know.
That's not even half of it.
That's going to strangle
That's
you!
the worst part, Audrey.
You brought them all the way over there after they were here!
Yes, I know.
I am going to kill you.
I'm going home.
No, Audrey, you think that he just moved the hurdle? No, he built a fucking wall around it.
A fortified city.
Why do you
He
do
took-
this?
He took your hurdle and put it in a vault, then put that vault in the castle, then put that castle on a fucking rocket and shot into space.
There's good news and there's bad news, and God, I can't tell either of them.
Jarom, we're gonna end up getting there and then finding out that, like, as soon as we finally convince them to let us go see them, they have already broken out.
No,
Either that, they died of they've died of old
Audrey.
age.
They
get out.
They're not leaving there. They are not leaving there.
We get there and they're dead. That's what's gonna happen.
Nope. They're not dead either. They're gonna stay there.
I love knowing shit, so then things get dropped and just like, oh no.
Jacob, you know why they're not gonna die.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
the fun
can't.
part.
I can't wait to work with my old business partners.
Woo!
Wow. Crazy.
Lore drops coming in, I can feel it.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Not
sorry,
from
but
my
I'm not
Sander,
sorry.
no. Not from my Sander.
Wait,
My world is about to be shattered.
So is it player knowledge knows more than character knowledge, or is character and player knowledge the same for Nyatos?
Separate.
Yeah.
They're separate. Okay, so player knows, but character doesn't. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a fun time.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but no, literally the second Lysander's character was created, they all removed.
Man.
Oh shit!
God damn it, Nyatos! Stop them from killing your parents.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Nice.
Thank you.
I had to make there to be some way you guys had to interact with these people.
Man.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I just thought it would end up with me being kidnapped instead.
Oh no! I have different plans.
Ah shit.
Also,
That's a later thing, Nyatos.
That's a later thing. Oh.
I just
I like to imagine us showing up at the place because you said it's like a gambling area. It's like it's like Vegas in Fallout. It's like Fallout New Vegas showing up to kill Benny, and so Lester shows up and what in the goddamn?
Yeah, that place is known for the massive gambling stuff they have there.
Oh, I almost forgot. I made a funny bit at work the other day. I will post it in general.
Sorry, Audrey.
What?
So Audrey.
Sorry.
What do you mean sorry?
Sorry for moving your parents again.
No, you're
Oh
not.
my dear, it's gonna be
Don't
so
lie
much
to
fun.
me.
No, I actually am.
Sorry for moving the
Then maybe you
goalpost.
shouldn't have done it.
No, I wanted to do it.
You
but I
want to
didn't
prolong
want...
this arc?
Yes.
Vogboldir, the city of dreams, baby.
That's definitely what I said. I
This
know.
is
I
like
just needed a.
I'm in a race, and there is the end ribbon that I need to go through, you know? And that keeps like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm almost there, and then it moves, and then it moves, and then it moves even farther. Now it's like
Audrey,
miles away.
Do you want to try searching for someone in real life through just knocking on people's doors and word of mouth? This is what it's going to be like.
I mean, yeah, but
like you can't. This is how it would be. You try it. You go somewhere. They say they're there. You go there. They're somewhere else now. You go there. You ask them. Suddenly they're in prison.
I'm going to go ahead and speak words and force it into existence now. I'm sorry. So we're gonna get there. You're going to agree to some sort of contract to be able to murder them, and they let you into the room where they're being kept, and it's not your fucking parents. It's someone else that has been staged to be them.
That's fucked up.
Don't jinx us.
My
Thank you for
God.
putting that in there. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
No.
Swear to God.
No, that's not happening.
I will.
Okay.
I will also say real quick in my notes. I didn't realize this, but Lix and Gris were not their names before whenever I originally made them, because I forgot I actually had their names in here. You want to know what their actual names were? It was Lex and Gless.
Lex and Glass.
They're Licks and Gris now.
I mean, that's what I, like,
Not
whenever
far
I
off.
rolled a history, that's what I got before. I
Close
forgot
enough.
that's where their actual, like, names I had given them were. I just kind of forgot and didn't look there.
List.
You've been looking for the wrong people the entire time.
No. Jarom didn't know either. He didn't look. He didn't know.
These aren't your
They're
parents.
there, and they're not your parents because you got the wrong names.
I would not be surprised.
Like,
Wait a second, you're not my
names.
parents? These are my aunt and uncle. I don't
They're
even
not
know
even
you.
goblins. They're just they're two gnomes painted green.
Okay, go sleep. Go sleep, guys.
I go to bed. Good night.
For
Alright,
two
good
green
night.
gnomes next time.
I'm assuming Trent's still asleep.
Maybe.
I'm
Have
assuming
fun.
since I think he would have
I'll get him
left.
out.
Bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Sorry again. I know that you really
It's
want.
fine. It's fine.
Audrey,
It's
think about
funny.
it. When your arc, if your arc finishes, I have a good reason to kill your character off. So since it's not finished yet, I don't have a good reason to.
Lord Almighty.
Think of it as a blessing.
I'll see you later. Love you.
Also,
Bye.
just in case with the new character.
I will prepare one eventually. I have two ideas
Trust
in the
me.
back of my brain.
I will say, things are bound to happen.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
I have things.
It'll be interesting for sure.
Yes.
Well, I'll see you later. Oh, there goes Trent.
That was me.
Or no. Okay.
I disconnected Trent.
Bye-bye then. See you later.
And see you in the next video.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Thank you so much, stream, for everyone coming and chilling. We're gonna be ending off now. Sorry, there's no model right now. But Nitus, thank you so much for the Tossiolero. Too bad it's not working. Alright, everyone have a good day. I will be rating you out if there's enough people. So, see you later. Bye-bye.